5, Caleb Manakitanga Smiler. Here we see Waikato with the ball in the hands of Manakitanga Smiler. Smiler, that's a famous basketball name. I wonder positions that Wellington has without a pass. And driving into traffic is Caleb Manakitanga Smiler, and he's able to draw a foul. Moving their feet, getting their torso to the spot prior to the offensive player. If they're in great position, as we see Smiler knock down the first free throw, if they're in great position, they're not under pressure to foul. But if you get yourself out of position, then we see the inclination to reach, to throw a hip in as he knocks down the second free throw. Gapara makes a good driving kick. That's the kind of thing we need to see from Wellington. Of Zion Trigger Faiteli. A nice little curl there for Waikato. Their baseline out of bounds have been pretty nice, but they haven't quite been able to finish. Pull up from Smiler, and that's a nice little rhythm shot. Good to see young coach has learnt from that, and he's giving people the opportunity early in the game to travel, but obviously he needs to be focusing on the fact that he needs to catch that clean. He made a really nice touch pass. Smiler with a beautiful drive all the way to the rim. Here, limp off. Looks like he's done a little bit of an ankle. I believe that is Zion Trigger Faiteli, but he's done it under his own power, so he'll come up with it. And now Heddick settles play for Waikato, looking to cut into this 14-point Wellington lead. Drive by Smiler, and he draws another foul. Very clever play by the Heidi Manakitanga Smiler. Contact Kappen still on the dribble. That might be okay for Waikato. They do execute their baseline out of bounds really well, and this time Lally gets a wide open layup on the screener action, and this lead pass, throwing it to the movement of the cutter. And Waikato sniffing around, not going away. They get dribble penetration on Vaiafa, and Manakitanga Smiler just goes through the whole team and cuts the lead to 10. A high number of turnovers. They have 23 as a team. Waikato doing a really good job of forcing turnovers, and now Heddig with a nice weak hand finish. And silently, and Smiler with another steal. Lokatu is struggling with the inbounds here. It's maybe finding very difficult and getting Gapara to do that, but now Emerson Kavakura has been stripped by Smiler, and he says, hey thief, I can thief. And the steal battle is really going on between Emerson Kavakura and Caleb Smiler, and Caleb Smiler's winning that battle right now. It wasn't sufficient, and the help came, and once again we see Kavakura, he's dribbled himself into trouble, and he's turned it over. So Kavakura and Smiler, do they have a convention about trying to see who gets great passing? And that's the flip side to the gamble. You don't come up, he gets loose, and there's a chance to knock it down. Smiler now with a beautiful drive, and he drops it to Lele, and Lele hits the shot at the front of the rim on the beautiful wheel. Caleb Manakitanga Smiler get a clean inbounds. He can, but it's a pressure catch for number 4, and he does a good job getting it out of the air. And Manakitanga Smiler with a great drive and finish. This young man has been exceptional today, showing some great patience. Can't quite finish. Can Tiarahu Wilton, who's been a really good job at getting onto those spots. Manakitanga kick out, wide open 3 for Waikato, and knocked down by Zach Patterson. Up until now, a defensive specialist, but Dominic Chen get called for a travel on a very similar call earlier. But Kavakura, and it's a shootout developing. Martley makes ground down the right side, and here's this staggered on-ball play that has a back screen for the screener, and they're going to look to duck in, but Caleb's Manakitanga Smiler, 11 seconds ago, they need a 3 to tie. They go quick for a layup, and they finish it, and could have got it and won, but foul wasn't called, and now we see a timeout called, so he obviously did have one remaining. So Jaden Smith takes a timeout to once again get the advance. 5.7 seconds left. Wellington up 1. Caleb Manakitanga Smiler gets all the way to the rim and makes a quick finish, and probably would have felt reasonably disappointed that he didn't get a foul call. Manakitanga Smiler, he's been pretty outstanding. Stat monster, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 steals. He does have 6 turnovers. So he's been the outstanding player for Waikato.